All right, look, check it out. Here we go. Body cam footage reveals 10-year-old killer. 10 years old and slaughtering shit. That's wild. That is wild, bro. But anyways, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Carlos. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You know, I would very much appreciate that. It'd be nice if you do that. And I really do appreciate you for clicking on this video. Pulling up to my channel. The original video will be down below in the description. So let's watch it. See what Joey did. I shot my mom.
You shot your mom.
How?
The little boy shot his mom. I have little boys here down at my house. His mom's up there. He shot his mom with a 22. Joey, what's your last name? It's Joey McVeigh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Kind of hot.
I'm Deputy Stryker.
Yeah.
This is Captain Ranker, okay?
It's lagging, huh?
All right. What's your name?
Joey McVeigh.
Joy McVeigh. Okay.
What happened, Joey?
I shot my mom.
Okay. What happened? What transpired to get up to that point?
Her every day just making me so mad.
Okay. How old are you? 10? Okay.
These are the moments after a 10-year-old boy's life changed forever.
Damn,
he just
bro.
admitted to shooting his own flesh and blood in a fit of rage. Caught in the throes of this earth-shattering moment, young Joey McVeigh is clearly still in shock.
So where did you get the gun from? Your room? Okay. What kind of gun did you have?
22.
A 22?
Bro, what is this kid doing with a 22 caliber rifle? Buddy is 10 years old and has a 22 just casually sitting in his room. That's insane. That's bad parenting, bro.
Rifle?
Our
Handgun
parents.
or what? Okay.
I know my dad.
Laying back on your bed?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did Mom do to you to go and upset you to that?
Just every day. All different stuff.
I'm Grandma McVeigh, and Debbie was on the phone talking
How are they
to me
so calm?
prior to this. And
Like, why ain't they all screaming and running all over the house? Like, they're just casually sitting there at the table. I can understand, like, a shock factor, like, maybe they're in shock. But I don't know, just something don't seem right about this. Something's a little off. Something is a little off.
I don't know, she was sending the DR and saying all this to him. And then I heard so much screaming going on.
The screaming she heard could have been the argument that led to this unlikely scene. It was a cold January night in 2011, not even 48 hours into the new year. 46-year-old Deborah wanted Joey to get some firewood from outside. That was the mundane task that somehow escalated into a fiery argument. Unhinged, Joey said he was tired of the fighting. He went into his room, retrieved a firearm, and came back in.
He just has guns casually sitting on his wall like that? Like, what parent would allow this? Hell nah. There ain't no way I'd let a 10-year-old have guns in the room like that.
To the living room. His sister Shauna begged him not to shoot their mother, but it was too late. Joey had made up his mind and shot Deborah in the head before leaving the house and alerting neighbors next door. In a panic, several of those neighbors dialed 911, calling Holmes County deputies to the scene.
The neighbor kid just came down. I guess there's an emergency up at his house. We have the cops up there and a squad. 911, what is your emergency?
We just got shot and got here. I think you guys already got the call, but I'm not sure.
Joey had recently been on Christmas break from school, spending a great deal of time with his best friend, a neighbor next door, away from this tiny rural home. To any healthy family, the story behind this end to Deborah's abbreviated...
You know that house is for sure haunted now. Her spirits are lying within that house. She's haunting anybody that goes into that house. For sure, ain't no doubt about it.
Life would be unfathomable. And soon, police will learn all the details, which go much deeper than the story implies at its surface.
Okay, myself and Unit 5 are out with the suspect. Unit 22 is secured the scene. I'll give you an address where we're at if you can just go ahead and log this.
They scour the scene, marking the floors for DNA evidence. The area is sectioned off, and the questions on everyone's mind will be asked out loud.
And this is what we need you to do. Give a written statement, write out everything that you saw and everything you did, and maybe even something that led up to this.
Go ahead and get a statement of her, okay?
I'll get more.
The answers to those questions would come in audio recordings, some of which you'll soon hear. Grandma McVeigh was there for one of those eerie sound bites with her grandson. You can hear the panic in Joey's voice as the reality of the situation unfolds.
Are you all right, buddy? Yeah. I mean, I know you're not okay, you know what I'm saying? But as much as to be expected, I guess. I just want to get a better feel on what happened and, you know, maybe why it happened.
Well, I told all the other people that asked me.
Okay. I didn't know anyone else even asked you any questions.
One of the cops or whatever asked me, but is there any way I could, like, how long do you think it would take until I could, like, be with her?
Joey's primary concern, right off the bat, seemed to be leaving the house and living with his grandma.
What's the, whatever, I can't even think what it's called, you know, like, what is it called?
Where they're gonna take you?
No.
The turning?
Whatever, guy that, like, helps you and stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's their attorney.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
They can help you regardless of whether you talk to me or not. We don't expect you to know, Joey. How old are you?
10.
You're 10 years old. You know, I'm not going to treat you like an adult, like you know everything. That's basically why we're taking longer to see if you want to sign this or not. What happened today in particular, why you got so mad?
Like, she calls me lazy. I hate when she calls me lazy because I'm the only one that brings firewood in.
Oh, he was standing on business, bro. He done shot her because she called him lazy. I see what happened now. She must have been, like, abusing him. Because, like, the way the household looks, it looks like maybe she was abusive towards him. Because the house looks thrashed. It looks crazy.
My dad was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a lot of things, but no, I'm the lazy one.
So you do your chores around the house and...
Yeah, today a piece of wood hit me right in the shoulder, and she's like, okay, well, just go get some wood.
Is that what it started over? You were supposed to carry wood in and didn't?
Yes, yeah, I can't remember.
What brought you to the point where you felt you should go in the bedroom and get the gun?
No.
Did she scream or...
No, she's... Bloop.
Have you ever been
He
that
said
bad
bloop.
Yeah, a lot.
Listen to this telling interview with Joey's father.
Bro, he said, I guess, bloop. Bro, he dropped her with a .22 rifle. And she just dropped. Fucking shit.
Michael says Deborah allegedly grabbed him by the hair in her bid to kick him out, just weeks before the shooting would take place, adding fuel to an already raging fire of angry exchanges, arguments, and toxic fighting.
When did she grab you by your hair?
The day that she asked me to leave.
What was the reason for when you left the last time here about a week or week and a half before this happened?
The doctors should be able to tell you, but she had been on for anxiety and all kinds of different things. Bipolar and had...
That dude sounds like he's on some anxiety medicine. The way he's talking, the way Michael's talking, it sounds like he's on some Xanax or something.
We've changed.
Remember when I was out there yesterday and was talking to you?
Yeah.
And we were talking about discipline with the kids. I know when I asked you about discipline, you said that you always heard her yelling and screaming at the kids. Did you ever see her strike the kids at all?
No, I even saw her 6 years ago. She got hurt, Josh. The big Josh. I had to get her off of him that time.
Is that Josh Mike?
Yeah, she had him in the corner and slapped the shit out of him. She had anger issues bad.
Damn, bro, she's over there beating on her man too. She has some anger issues, and it probably passed on to the boy. That's had to be what had happened. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. My fault. Damn, bro. What? If you come in here, don't be screaming. Damn.
You know? I mean, this is really hard to say stuff about her that other people are going to think I'm saying to be mean. She was mean to the kids and me, off and on.
So you're saying Debbie
We had two sides to it. Everybody does.
Meanwhile, Joey had been spending a great deal of time with his friend Austin in his bid to escape the arguments.
Joey spent the night with you last night?
Yes.
Did he say anything to you about his mom?
Today, I guess, she asked me to do laundry and she got home and they started arguing and he picked up the gun and shot her.
Joey had been showing signs of lashing out for years before the incident. In 2006,
crashed out for sure.
getting into an altercation with a bus driver, and then a year later, at just 6 years old, using a dustpan to hit an administrator at his school. And by
he
his
was
own
young.
account, this wasn't the first time he'd been this angry.
Have you ever been that mad before?
Yeah, a lot.
How do you feel now that things are the way they are?
Bad.
Do you feel bad that it happened, that you actually shot her?
Yeah.
Do you think it was worth it, even though you were mad?
No.
Should anyone be shot or die over an argument?
No.
They were close, but they argued and yelled, and she yelled at him too much.
Grandma McVeigh seemed quite certain that Deborah was over the top with Joey. But remember, Joey wasn't the only child in the household. There was also Shauna. And Shauna's interview doesn't paint Deborah quite the same way, as she reflects on the ominous night in her own haunting words.
We were like normal mom and daughter.
Okay.
Like we'd have our fights here and there, but it wasn't bad as Joey.
And Joey and Mom argued
A lot.
a lot.
Okay.
When we got home, he was supposed to bring wood in for the fire, and he didn't, and Mom kept asking him over and over. So he brought like one load in, and Mom asked him to bring more in.
Okay.
But then he started arguing. When he shot her, she just like dropped to the ground, and she was like sort of sitting like on the couch. She was like leaning up against the arm, and then she just fell. And then he pointed it at me. I told him not to, so I would check on Mom, and I went to put the gun down first, and he put it on the couch.
I don't know if the officer put it in on his bed.
No, he set it down on the couch unless he moved it, but I'm not sure. I checked Mom, and there was no pulse, and he was yelling and screaming, all like confused and stuff. What happened?
Did you feel that he was going to shoot you?
Yes, because after he shot Mom, I was scared. When he looked at me, he looked like he was like evil, like the look in his eyes. When he looked at me, I was like scared.
Okay. And that's not normal.
Mm-mm.
You don't normally see that in him every day or even every time he's mad.
No.
That response, reflecting on the look in Joey's eyes, was an unnervingly
Okay,
strong.
why are they showing the 12 gauge right there? they're showing a 12 gauge shell when they use the 22.
description and could lead anyone to believe Joey may have been mentally ill. The latest reports show a therapist testifying that years later, Joey still wouldn't talk about the shooting in therapy, as the incident caused him great psychological distress. Two psychologists dug into Joey's background, finding he suffered from anxiety and depression, as well as a learning disability. He was sentenced to remain in confinement indefinitely.
Damn.
He's currently being held in an unnamed facility by the Ohio Department of Youth Services. Soon, he will be transferred to an adult facility, pending a reintegration
Whoa.
evaluation.
They're gonna send him to freaking prison too? Wait, how? He has to be older now. I think this happened a while back. This had to have happened a while back.
Which essentially means he can be kept in an adult jail until he is deemed ready to be reintegrated into society. If that occurs, he would then be put into intensive parole or probation.
Damn, bro. That kid done ruined his whole life. He done messed up. That's sad. That's sad for sure. Over and out, y'all.